It's that time of year. I can't sing at all, but I will anyway. Just because I can't doesn't mean I won't.
And keeps
How
it
is-
up, we're going to take the coffee away from her.
Oh no, you want bad? Don't take the coffee away and you will not be happy campers. And we are decked out in Christmas garb, so we're very happy that you're here with us today.
Plus,
It
it's
is-
warm.
It is relatively what they must have fixed the heat in here. It is December 6th.
Yep.
So we've got, as you see from our sign, we got 19 days till Christmas. Have you done your Christmas shopping? Maybe we can help you.
Yep.
Maybe. If you don't know what to get your friend or your loved one who cross stitches, we can help.
Oh, yeah. We would love to help.
For those of you just joining us, my name's Terri,
My name's Diana.
and we own For the Stitcher Soul. And we are a cross-stitch supply store located in Del Mar, New York. We also have the online store, so we can help you there too.
You look like you got a growth out of
I
the
know, don't
side of
I?
your
I
head.
do. I have a growth.
That's what Vince said to me last week.
I should get elf ears. Anyhow, so yeah, we own a cross-stitch supply store,
Yes, we do.
and we're here to have fun, drink coffee, give you information, teach you things, that kind of stuff. This is Vanna. Vanna makes a good buck, I think.
Okay. That's
She
what I
finally
wanted
got
to-
a raise after all these years.
Poor
Took poor
Pat St. John.
Pat to retire for her to get a raise. That's awful, but she's pretty awesome. She's done well for herself. She actually has a yarn brand.
Does
She probably
really?
has more too, but she probably has a yarn. I know she has a yarn brand.
Oh wow, I didn't
So,
know that.
yeah,
I did not know.
she
I'm
did-
not a knitter anymore, so I don't know.
Yeah, she I don't know how long she's been doing it, but I know she has a yarn brand. So anyhow, so like we said, that's our purpose. We do have a goal. Our long range goal is to reach 1,000 followers on Facebook. We have not reached the 200 mark. We are working on it. So as soon as we reach 200, we're going to have a giveaway of a wonderful book. They are classic books that Diana collects, and she has some duplicates, and she is going to allow you to choose one. The lucky 200th person, when they join, then we're going to have a raffle of all the 200 people. So everyone is possibly able to obtain one. And then you get to pick whatever one you want. So that's that.
Whipco number.
Whipco number. We do Whipco. For those of you who don't know what Whipco is a game that we play to help us finish our works in progress. And I didn't grab mine because, to be honest with you, I haven't worked on any of my Whipcos this month because I'm too busy working on getting the annual mystery box pulled together and get that out the door. And we're working on ornament of the month for next year and project bag of the month for next year and fabric of the month for next year and some other really cool things that we're going to do for next year.
You know, the funny thing is, after we did the July retreat,
Mm-hmm.
we got like a little reprieve in August, like
Mhm.
a little quiet down. And
Yeah.
then September, it ramped back up because we needed October.
Good morning, Vince. Is that his shirt?
No, it's not. No, it's not. Even though I think men's clothes are warmer than women's.
They are. Good morning, Mickey. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Mary Ellen. So you were saying? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I got distracted.
But
I have
what
ADD.
I think, and then October came, the retreat,
Mhm.
the 3-day retreat.
And
And
it's
then-
been a blur ever since.
And I wanted to say we didn't get downtime. We went
No.
right into, because we changed the ornament of the month, the bag of the month,
several times.
several times, yes, until we felt. But I think our last hit on our ornament of the month is a winner. I really, really, really think, and I think maybe I talked her into doing a little teasing of the ornament of the month starts in January. So you get an idea.
Show you in a second.
Yeah. And then the bag of the
project bag of the month. That I don't have available. She hasn't sent it yet.
Tried to change it up a little bit. And how we even with Go. Change that up a little bit.
Yeah, we're looking to improve, to grow and improve, because I started out 3 years ago doing this, and then Diana joined me this year, and we're looking to grow and to really get into more and fun things. So I think you're going to be pleased with some of the things that we're working on doing this year. Things are coming around, and hey, woohoo! We're we're almost 3.5 years in, and we're still open. So that says something.
Yeah,
that says something.
We're doing something right.
But as well as our faithful followers who support us, which we are so grateful and thankful for.
Yes, the Wednesday Stitchers and then the Saturday Stitchers. Let me tell you, we were chock full Saturday.
Were you?
Yes.
I wasn't here.
We had Maggie.
Maggie was good.
She was fun. Once the ladies, Maggie is so kind. She really is.
Maggie Oldendorf is a member of the EGA, and she loves to teach others how to stitch.
Let me tell you, when she came, I had all of what she had to do was the
what's the fabric and the doodle cloth?
Doodle cloth. That's it. I don't know why I can't do that, but the ladies.
Is there an extra one for me? I paid for mine.
There should be.
Okay.
There should be. But what Maggie went above and beyond when she did it, she gave out a handout, and in the handout, she told you reference books.
Wow.
She brought in books of red samplers, which that was a red sampler.
Right.
And she gave you a list of where you can go to get patterns and stuff like that. And then she touched on, because one of the ladies had asked about the black samplers as opposed to the red samplers. And she did.
So Saturday we had a basic beginner's embroidery class, just to kind of give you a little bit more context. So, and Maggie was teaching.
Yep.
She taught 8 stitches.
She taught 8 stitches.
And she designed a cardinal.
Yep. I should have brought it, and I didn't think to bring it. But what Sharon
Kolodny.
Yep. What she did was on her doodle cloth, she did, when Maggie showed, she had a big hoop, and then she had a big needle, and then she did a bold green color on the white material.
On the doodle cloth?
On the doodle cloth. And what Sharon did was she practiced it, and then she borrowed, or I don't know where she got it, or she borrowed it from Maggie, but she took notes. You could tell she was a teacher. She took notes, and then she referenced her doodle cloth, and she did it in the top part of the doodle cloth. And then she wrote one, and then referenced a brief description on how to do it in her notes. But the fun thing was, I did embroidery before, and I did the class because I wanted a refresher on it, and it was like riding a bike. I remembered a lot of the stitches, but it was just nice to get a little bit of a refresher type thing. She showed me tricks and that was the other thing, on how to end when you go to do a turn, how to neaten up that turn, that piece when you do
Yeah,
one
no,
of the
she's a wealth
stitches,
of information,
she
and I'm
was.
hoping she's going to do a few more classes for us this year.
Yes,
I'm really
yes.
hoping she will.
I guess
She's a very talented lady.
very talented. She brought
Excuse
a
me.
couple pieces with her, and they were gorgeous. The pieces that she had. I think I'm not 100% sure, but she will. What she did say when she was here Saturday was if anybody wants to do another class, she will do another one after the holidays. And I think one of the things that she also likes to do is she likes to do wool. And I would love to do a wool class.
The FedEx guy was at the door. Shipping stuff. Nothing good. I can't do an unboxing on our live today. It's only the shipping stuff.
But that's right. Yeah, I had to get because we were running out. But I would fingers crossed that Maggie will come back and do some more classes, because she was, prepared. She had her notes. She was so, she had handouts, references on the handouts. She went over
I don't know. I'm not clear on Maggie's background, but she strikes me as having been a teacher.
She was very, very patient. And then when we did the actual stitching of the piece, she told us different stitches we could use, because some of the ladies like the long and like a back stitch type thing where you went one up and then one back to go one up. You could do the bird that way. She did another one where you kind of did a hoop and then you went in and then over. I forget what the name of it was.
Lazy Daisy?
She showed us Lazy Daisy. That was one of the ones she showed us. She did a chain stitch, which looked really pretty for the branches in the branch, and it gave it a little bit of texture. But she did. But I have to say, I love the idea of the doodle cloth. I really, really, really love the idea of the doodle cloth. She showed us the different needles. I'm trying to think. She was just so good and so patient. And if anybody had a problem, she went around the tables, the two tables. We had both tables full.
Good.
And she helped anybody out that needed help. Everybody that took the class on Saturday afternoon, they all, because as they were checking out, I would ask them, and they had a great time. So for those who couldn't do the Saturday class last Saturday,
we'll see if maybe Maggie would be willing to do it again for us,
or a different. See what else she had,
or maybe do a different pattern. Good morning, Audrey. Hi, Vince. Thanks, Mary Ellen. We're happy that you're happy. Thank you, Audrey. Maggie was wonderful.
Yes, good. I'm glad everybody had a great time with her. She was really, really, really good. I can't emphasize how patient and even
the 100-year-old thread. She showed 100-year-old thread.
That's right. I forget where she got it. It was a box, and it was.
She must have found it in an antique shop,
and it was all. I forget what that. It's in like a ball.
Pearl cotton.
Yeah,
fine pearl cotton.
Yes. And it was red. It was beautiful red. And it was little balls in it, and then you lift it out, and there was it was so fine, the paper on it, that you had to be careful because you were afraid crack. Right. It was breaking down, but the threads, the color of that red thread, because it was a red sampler box. Beautiful. Wow. Absolutely. Turkish red. That's it. Thank you.
And it was color fast. Wow.
Yes. Yep. It was gorgeous. It was absolutely gorgeous. There's the box.
From 1923.
just the box alone, I would, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And if it had one spool of thread, just one ring of, like the rings of thread were like this big.
Mhm.
If I could only, if even just one, but she had the box. It was
That's
completely
really
intact,
cool.
both sides of the thing, and all the threads in it.
Very
It
cool.
was beautiful.
Well, unfortunately, I missed the class because I got a last minute opportunity to babysit this precious baby. This is my granddaughter, Ellie. And I was feeding her supper because Libby, James, and Abby went to see the Boston Pops concert. And Libby doesn't get to go out and be an adult very often. She doesn't like to leave Ellie with just anybody. So, in fact, she doesn't like to even leave Ellie with James, but that's another story. But so Nana was feeding her supper. And then after supper, we were playing games and having some fun. And she kind of, she was sucking on my chin. For some reason, she liked, I think she was trying to give me kisses type of deal. So all of a sudden, I hit something with my chin and I stuck my finger in her mouth, which she doesn't like. I stuck my finger in her mouth and it's like, oh. So if you look real close at the bottom, we have our first Zuby. And now Nana has to buy shoes because, you know, the old wives' tale is the first person to find the shoe has to buy the shoes. So I have to go buy a pair of shoes. So we did pick up a pair that look like socks, but they got hard bottoms on them. And they're okay. They're cute. But I was going to see if I could find some, like you said, some Mary Janes, because I like little girls and Mary Janes. I think they're really cute. So.
Okay, I still love Mary Janes. I still love them. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, they had a great time. So, yeah, there's my little pumpkin. So I got to go and spend the evening with my little pumpkin. And she's crawling all over the place. And she kneels.
Oh.
So she gets herself up in the playpen. She gets herself up on her knees and then she lets go and she starts bouncing. And then the leg starts trying to pop up. So it ain't going to be long.
No.
She's going to be standing. I think before Christmas, she'll be standing.
Oh, that's good.
And of course, you know, I said to the kids, because she kneels and her head comes above the
top of
the top of the crib. I said, yeah, really might want to drop that sooner rather than later. Because as soon as she stands up, she'll be way up over the top and she'll be out.
Toppling over.
Yep.
Or climbing out.
And she's such a happy baby. She's like her mother. Libby was a happy baby. So, and she looks exactly like her mother. And my grandson.
Yes. Because Maddox came in with
I had to go pick him up Thursday.
And Maddox spent a little to help us do.
Oh, he loves to help. He really does. He was. We got some things. We'll show you what Maddox helped with. We got some things to show you in a minute. But yeah, he loves to come in and help. Oh, yes, she is. I've already told Libby and James they're going to have their hands full with that one. She is something else. So anyhow, all right. So, we'll start showing you what we got. So this is what Maddox helped us with. This is called Tin of Joy. Inside the Tin of Joy is some wonderful surprises for the stitcher in your life. They're $25 and they are stuffed. Mm-hmm. And Maddox helped us with these and he did an awesome job. Are we going to show him what's in it? Or do we want him to be surprised?
It's up to you. Why don't you just open it and take one thing out?
All right. We'll take one thing out. I'm going to take this out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want all the surprises. But you get a skein of Weeks floss in there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can do this too.
This one, oh, and we gave you a couple of needles. This is Bethlehem. But
there's all different ones.
There's different skeins. They're all different. Okay.
But they're all Christmas related.
Yeah. And they come in this sweet little box, all ready for you to give, all ready to go. And like I said, they're $25. So they're on the website. They're called Tin of Joy. And
cute. Actually, when you think about it too, there's a lot of things you could do with the tin itself.
Oh
yeah. You could put that sticky stuff on the bottom and do your own version of what's it, sticky?
Oh, tacky bob?
Tacky bob, yeah.
Yeah, you could make a small tacky bob out of it.
Yeah.
You could make a needle case out of it by putting a magnet on the back side here. Yeah. You could glue it on.
You gave me one last year for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
What I did, that's what I did with mine. Where did I get it? I got it's like a
strip.
No, it's like this, just like this magnet. It's one of those sheet things I had gotten. And then what I did was I just put it inside the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I did was all my different because I stitch on different size Aida.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't use a fine needle or a petite needle to do 14. It's
right.
Like
you need a bigger needle.
Mm-hmm. So what I do is I store my needles in
you put like a piece of felt on the inside?
I do. What I did was, and then I just put them all in here, in the cardboard.
Mm-hmm.
It even it sticks through the cardboard, and then it keeps them down, so I can just shut it, and I keep it right next to where I sit, and all my needles are in there, and I'm religious about putting the size when I'm done back in the cardboard thing that the needles come in, that little bar that's in the when you buy your needles, and like the ones we showed last week with the gold, they have that little strip inside it where you can flip it open, and then you slide the needles back in. I'm really religious about putting them back in, because I can never, other than the petites, I can never tell what needle, what size. I'm not good at it. So I put mine back, and I'm pretty good about putting them back. But that's what I used. I took everything else out that was in the case.
You used everything.
I still use it. Everything.
Cool. So, all right, this is just about finished. I got 2 or 3 stitches left, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. So, was it last week or the week before, I debuted a new release of 2 minis that I designed. Here's the third one. Rudolph. So that completes the set for December. I'm going to get him the last 2 stitches in. They're under his, they're holly, they're
in the wreath.
Holly berries in the, under his chin. So that'll all be done. And then we're going to get them all framed up and displayed. So that's done. We happen to have one and only. We ordered some custom fabric from Atomic Ranch, and I miscounted or something, but I ordered an extra of this. Woo-hoo. It's called Snowfall Postcard. This is 8/16. And it's 12 by 17 inches. And it is, I don't remember.
Up 20.
It's a fat 1/8. Yeah. So it is, oh gosh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I didn't mark it on here. I grabbed it because I wanted to show you I had it.
Oh, speaking of which, Kim, you had ordered it 2 different size counts, and it's in, and I put it to the side. So if you're watching, I will also send you an email telling you that your material that you had ordered, because you ordered 2 pieces of that, different counts, and it's in, and I pulled it out for you.
I'm sorry, I'm bad. I forgot how much this is, but it is available. It's around $20, I think, because of it's custom print. So that's
And
available.
I finally got my
And it might be
clocks.
cheaper than that. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I got my clock.
Yes.
I got my clock, and I
She got
forgot
her
to bring
clock.
it. And I picked out the poem that I'm going to stitch on it. So that took me a while.
Okay, so we got Project Bag of the Month came in over the weekend, and I'm going to let you see what is the Project Bag of the Month. I love it. I love it. And I reached out to her to see if I could get any more in case we sold out. And unfortunately, can't get any. Well, right now I can't. She's checking to see if she can get some more fabric, and we may be able to get some made up. I should know later this week, probably by the weekend. Look at this.
Isn't it cute?
I love the fabric anyway, but man, I just loved it in person. It is just so sweet. That's the December Project Bag of the Month.
What's inside?
Nothing yet. We
No,
have to fill
what's
it.
the
Yeah, we got to fill them.
Oh,
red and
cute.
green polka dots.
It's cute.
I'm telling you, I love Deb Walker. She does such a good job. Her bags are on the expensive side, but they're quality products. They're well made. And she does such a nice job of, I don't know where she gets her fabric, but man, I got to tell you, that girl has a great place to get fabric, because she has not disappointed us once this year. They're vintage Santa Claus postage stamps,
which is cute.
and I love it. I think it's great. So I'm hoping she's going to be able to get some more, because I didn't order one and I want one. So anyhow, that's Project Bag of the Month. Ornament of the Month. This is the last ornament of the month for this year. And that will complete the series. So those will be going out this week as well. And just a reminder, these are $25. And it comes with everything you need to complete it. And there's a how-to video, how to finish it, on here on the YouTube channel under videos. So I did it earlier this year, and we literally walk you through step by step, and you can stop, do the step, and move on to the next. I did it very slowly while I was actually making it, so that you could follow along and make your ornament of the month, and you can use the video every month to complete your ornament. So, and it comes with everything. So that's this one. It's $25. So in that vein, we are continuing Project Bag of the Month, as I told you.
Ornament of the Month.
Yeah, we're continuing Project Bag of the Month, and we're also continuing Ornament of the Month. Now, I had mentioned earlier in a previous episode that we're going to be featuring 3 different designers this year. Okay, each designer is going to do 2 charts per quarter. So the first quarter in January, we're going to be featuring, and the designers are JBW, The Mindful Needle, and Franny Ritter. And January is going to feature JBW. Sorry, my brain kind of shut off there for a second. And we decided this year, it. We will let you see what the design will be. This may not be how we finish it, but we want you to see what the design's going to be. So you can go in and put in your order, because everything's up for 2024. Fabric of the month, ornament of the month, project bag of the month are up and ready for you to start ordering your subscriptions. Okay. You also get the opportunity for ornament of the month to choose your fabric, either Aida or linen. And you can choose between a traditional Christmas and a non-traditional ornament. So in January, Savannah?
Non-traditional. This is, I can tell you right now, this is not how we decided we were
No,
gonna
we're
do
not
it.
finishing it that way.
So that's part of the surprise. The material is part of the surprise too. But this is January's non-traditional. Okay.
And it will come with everything you need, just as we always have.
Yep.
Everything you need to finish the ornament. And I will get a video up so that if you want help finishing your video, you'll be able to go to the video and finish your ornament with the video.
Traditional, this way, sorry. The traditional Christmas is JBW's little stocking. I love vintage. I think it's pretty. It says Christmas. Church always says Christmas. I just love this one. Even if I didn't have it, I probably would have bought it just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You could do it two different ways. Really, you could do it as a traditional stocking, little one, or you could do it as a flat and an ornament, which I thought would be cute too. But those are just two different ways you could do it. But that's not how we're gonna finish it. So,
well, we haven't talked about
how to finish this one yet.
I'm thinking we need to do the stocking.
I do too.
I mean, it's a stocking.
Yeah, it is,
and I love stockings.
As do I. And we all know how I feel about stockings. So
that one will probably be finished as a stocking, but what we use to finish it will be the surprise. Okay. So they, again, are $25 a month. Now, when you go in to order, the first one at the top is the subscription. Okay. When you click on that one, and you go through the process through the recharge system, you would click that you want subscription, because you have the opportunity of doing subscription, or you can do a one-time purchase. So you would go in, hit subscription, and then you click the first one. Okay. All the rest that are listed down by the months are for the single purchase. Okay. So if you want the subscription, click the first one. If you want to purchase by the month, you would click one-time purchase and choose the month you want.
That's not automatic though.
No, that's not automatic. Okay. That's the difference. The subscription, you're automatically going to get charged. It's automatically going to be delivered to you. You don't even have to think about it. Okay. It will automatically happen. The one-time purchase and the monthly selection, you have to go in and click it and choose which month you want. Okay.
I like that idea.
What?
That's different.
What?
Where the one time you come in, you choose, but you have to be.
And if you want both of them, you just order both of them.
Yep. Even better. Solves the problem. Okay. Yep. Which I like.
Well, no, it doesn't solve the problem. I mean, if you want the traditional and the non-traditional, you just
do the subscription, and you don't have to worry about doing it on a month, checking the system every month
to see what the next one is. Yeah. Okay. But they will be available. I try and have them ready to go out the first week of the month. Sometimes we get a little waylaid, or we have problems getting supplies delivered. But for the most part, we try and get them out by the first week of the month, and so that you can stitch them up, and at the end of the year you have a collection of 12. And let me tell you, they are a great wedding present. They're a great Christmas present. You can do ornaments for engagement. You can do ornament for showers, birthday presents. I mean, they're just a great little gift.
Cute.
And
very cute. I like them. I like to do little ones and give them, sometimes they're so little that I use them instead of gift tags. Plus, they're easy, they're fast, they're simple, stitch. I did this one, but we decided to change the color that we originally did it on.
Yeah.
And
so what the surprise is the colors of the fabric we chose, and how we will finish it as a stocking, but the color we use is going to be your surprise.
Yeah. And how we finished them. How I think especially this one, I think.
Really thanks, cute. Paula.
Really cute.
Mary Ellen said she needs him. She must be referring to Rudolph.
Oh, yes. He is cute.
Oh, and Mary Ellen says she's going to have to change her subscription to both of them. Meaning the ornament of the month, I guess. Alrighty then. So, where are we at next? We've done this. Okay. And we did want to remind you, several people asked if we would get Book of Days, which we did, and we have 8 left. So make sure you get yours. This is for 2024. It is.
Do they always do a freebie on the back?
I think so.
Oh, well, we can't show it because they didn't.
Yeah, no, we can't. What I can show you is this picture. This is an old. Trying to figure out when this picture was. It's a painting. I'm trying to figure out what the painting is. Yeah. Was teacher wearing a white bonnet, painted by George Hepper, 1839 to 1868. So, the late 19th century. It was a similar print, was produced by Courier and Ives. So there's the painting. Okay, there's the painting. And this is what she put on the front cover. And it looks like this might have been cross-stitched. Okay. And it's a really, it's a organizing, it's an organizing calendar. I will give a teaser. I am working on developing a planner. I have put out survey questions to some of the regulars here at the store, and so I'm working on developing a planner. So watch out for that. I'm not sure exactly. It probably won't come out till the end of 2024 because I've got to make arrangements with a printer and some other things. But my vision at this point, I think you're going to love it. I'm not going to give away any secrets to it other than I'm working on it. And we will, I'll keep you posted as to, how things are going.
You want to do the calendar?
Calendar is finishing class is this Saturday. So morning session and afternoon session, $45. Bring whatever it is you want to finish, bring it in, and I will work with you, and Diana will work with you to get it finished so that you have Christmas presents. Because that's a good way to get them finished up, is bring them and people can, if you're not sure, we can help you with that.
Just a note on the finishing class. If you are going to come for the finishing class and you're not sure what other than the material that you stitched on, and the project you stitched on, but we do have like the comic book board, the walnut shells, trims and stuff like that. We do have that here. But if there's something specific that you need to finish it, give the shop a call, and then you just say, I want to do.
Or if you're not sure what you need
to bring, give us a call. We can tell you, depending on what you're doing and how you want to finish it, we can tell you right off the bat what to bring in with you. Or if you don't have it and you want it, we can say, oh yeah, we have it here. That way you don't get halfway through your project and
realize you don't have
it. Right. So call. It takes 2 seconds, and we don't mind telling you, because we want, you took the time to stitch it. And I want you walking out happy that you took the class, that you have an idea on how to do it, and you're happy with it. So if just takes 2 seconds to get all that accomplished by calling and saying, hey, I wanted to finish this like you do the ornament of the month. What do I need? Okay, I can tell you. 2 seconds.
The 16th. I'm not going to be here. Libby and James are coming to do Christmas.
Come spend the day with me.
Do you want to work on finishing stuff in the afternoon? Or do you want it just to be open stitch? That's the last week. Well, that's there's one more Saturday. And that was the other question. We want to hear from the regulars. Do you want us to be open Saturday the 23rd? We're leaving it up to you. If you want us to be open and you want to come in and stitch with us, we'll be happy to be open. If nobody's going to come in, then we're thinking maybe we'll just close the doors.
Yeah, for the day.
Yeah,
just Saturday. And then open them back up again on Wednesday. And then
Thursday.
And then the same thing with New Year's. Same thing.
Because New Year's, actually, we could be open that Saturday if people are going to be around. Because,
that's true too. Yep.
New Year's Eve is until Sunday. New Year's Day is Monday. Right. So.
Yes. So yeah. So the Saturday before Christmas, let us know.
Because we have no problem being here.
Yeah.
We love to be here, so it's not a problem. But if it's just going to be the two of us.
Yeah. We don't mind.
No.
So, if you've got things you have to do, that's fine.
Yeah. We totally understand.
Right. And we'll still do the floss too. We'll still let you come in and stitch. But I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, I just don't have time, but I want to come. Yeah.
Don't feel guilty.
Yeah.
We get it. The holidays are stressful, and the whole vision of the shop and the business was to create a happy
place,
non-stressful place where you like to come, that carry the things that you need to do the hobby that you enjoy. So no stress. Okay. No stress. I have enough for both of us. So it's okay. Okay. No problem. Don't stress about anything.
Yeah. So,
because you know what? In the grand scheme of things, it's not worth it.
No.
Okay.
No.
Stressing isn't worth it. So, alrighty then. I think we're going to call it a day. No books today?
No books today.
Okay. So that's okay, because we got stuff to get done for you. So we're going to head out. And what? Oh, what?
Just one other thing. Think about Saturday before Christmas. So that's one thing.
Yep. We need to know about that.
2 is how you want to redo, or do you want to redo the WIPCO, which that's one of the things that we're going to leave up to everybody on WIPGO. So that's a way in. And the ever always, the patterns you like, the designers you like, tell us once we go into the new year, because soon as January hits, we hit inventory and then we go right into market.
Yeah, right after that. I mean, we got maybe a month before we head to market.
So,
and I can tell you that February is a extremely hectic month for us, trying to load stuff into the system for you to pre-order charts. So
if I know what you like,
you can,
even
though it may not be on the website, send us an email, let us know verbally, call us, whatever. If you see a chart you want, we need to know the name of the chart and the designer. And then we will put it on our list and we will make sure that that's taken care of. And then what we can also do, if it's not up on the site as a pre-order, we can invoice you, okay, once we get it into the system.
Right. That way, too, I want to be able to load as a lot of the designers, because they'll come out like in February, like hand over fist, and they'll throw them at you all at once.
And I'm not talking, I mean, some designers put out 6 designs at market, and we have to individually go in and put these things into the system so that you can go in and pre-order. Okay. So it's extremely labor intensive for us, and sometimes we don't always get.
But if you tell
the charts
me,
up,
like,
and
I know
the other
a lot
thing
of
I
Primrose.
do is there is it an Instagram feed or is it a Facebook feed? I'm trying to remember. But there is a place where you can go that the designers post their new releases that they're putting out for market. So you can go through, check it out, and see what's going on. And we'll even take verbal. You don't have to pre-order it. Once we get it into the system so that we know that that's all taken care of, we will invoice you. We can do it that way too. So we just want to make sure that we meet your needs.
Right. And unfortunately, there's got to be, once we do it, it's the first week of March, maybe the last week of February, we have to cut it off because the designers have.
There was one year I had people texting me at market, and I trying to run to make sure I get everything was like nuts. That was the first year, I think.
But if you like I said, if you comment or call or however, but tell me, like Primrose or Kathy Barrick or Liz Matthews, whoever, Silver Creek,
because how we work market is we take everyone's wish list with us. Okay. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. We make a list. We make a master list so that when we go in, because there's 4 floors of designers and fabric people and accessory people. There's 4 floors of
designers.
The Hyatt. Okay. And all of the suites are full. So we go from suite to suite to suite. So what we do is we make a master list of, okay, we're going into Kathy Barrick's and we need this, this, and this. And we need 2 of them and 3 of them and 2 of them. So we make a master list of what we need to get when we're in there. Sometimes if we're lucky and we know ahead of time, we can put in a pre-order to the designer.
And it's waiting
for us to pick it up, which makes it a lot easier for us. But we don't always get that opportunity because some designers don't allow pre-order.
There was a couple of
there was patterns. A couple times that see, I like the pre-order because then I know I have it, because there's been times that we didn't pre-order and we went to go get something and someone had come in and bought everything.
Yeah.
There are stores that go in and buy the entire stock.
Yeah.
And then nobody else gets any.
So, but by pre-ordering,
you have to order
it. Yeah.
And then they work really hard. Once market is over, they go home. They work really hard to fill their orders in a timely fashion, which is why we tend to schedule market day where you can come in and pick up your stuff. We try and schedule market day a little bit later in the month to give them time to get us the charts so that we can fill everybody's order. So market day, you come in, you pick up your stuff if you've pre-ordered it. If you haven't pre-ordered anything, after we're done filling everybody's wish list, then we go through and we look and say, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Should we get this? Should we get that? We know this one likes this. We do some additional shopping for the store. So,
especially with the fabric, when you go,
the
that's pretty
fabric
much goes
boom,
like in the minute. So if I know, like, we'll go through, which we did last year, we went through, there was a selection, but not a great selection. And that's when you get the off, I say off colors, but you get the really pretty variegated with the reds and the whatever. That's when you want to get your, it's different. And you think, oh, blue or purple or whatever. But then again, you look at a pattern and you put it with that purple and it's like, oh my God, that's perfect. Or with that creamy white color or butterscotchy color. That's when you do it. That's when you find it and you sit. See, for me, I look at the fabric and then I think, oh my God, that's perfect. I want to do that pattern. And I've seen it. And then it's like, oh, I wish I had gotten it. And also
the other
go
thing,
in and look at the gadgets too.
Right. And the other thing is the designers, when they make their new charts, they will tell us, or the chart will tell us what fabric they used, and if that particular fabric is available, we can get it.
Time, yes.
Not everybody does that,
Yeah.
And not all fabric designers are present at market. But that's kind of how we work things.
Yep.
So that's just some education for you. We always try and educate. And I just had a scathingly brilliant idea. So I mentioned that I'm working on a planner. I want your opinion.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
I want your opinion.
Yeah.
What do you think belongs in a planner for cross stitchers?
Good idea.
Should it be annual or quarterly? Should it be monthly? Weekly? What should be in it? What, if you could get the perfect planner, what would you want to see in it? And I want you to comment down below.
See, for me, I like to have my frames, the size frame. I take it as maybe some way that I can do an inventory. So I have an idea.
Because I'm in the design phase right now. So I can take people's ideas right now and I can play with them.
Yes, incorporate
because
it
the
in.
goal is to make a planner.
See,
a great planner.
Here, like advanced planning is one of the things, how she's got it. Where some people will load it in and they know what they're going to do for the next 6 months. They know you could even do it as you project, like I only do 3 in advance. So I will kit up 3 projects in the bag and then I'll put them in the bag. I label with a little cheap label on the zipper part of it. And then I just grab whichever one. I don't, and then I let it be a surprise, and then I stitch it up. But some people do like 6 months. Some people do a year in advance. And there you
I
can
love
keep track of it.
planners.
Yes.
I have a planner. I have several. I have a planner, and I just started using them this year, and I've decided that I love planners because it helps.
Who got you started on writing
I
it
would-
down in a planner?
Yeah. So
Mary Ellen somewhat came up with this idea where at the 3-day retreat we did in October,
Yep.
Mary Ellen made a
list.
list of everybody, and then I just incorporated on it who was at the retreat. I met several new people at the retreat, and what I did was, because I'm here all the time, I wrote down what they like to stitch on, and if they had somebody specifically that they like, such as Primrose or Blackbird.
So that's kind of how we use planners. Plus, I have my budget in there, and I use my planner is my life now. I ask her. I'm always writing it down in the book
because I can't remember.
I can't. I've gotten to the point. I used to be able to remember everything, and I
nope.
can't anymore. So then because of that, we were talking, and I was thinking, man,
there's more functions you need than just a calendar.
And I know what I like in it, but I also like to know what you like in it. Do you want it spiral bound, or do you want it book bound, or do you want it disc bound? Like, for instance, like a happy planner, okay, where you can switch things around and change things if you like. I'm looking for general things that you think would be helpful in a planner. Because we know what we like.
Yeah. And what we need. But my needs are different than somebody else's.
Yeah.
So I like to know at a glance what I have. So I'm meticulous. I'm trying to, as much as I love duplication in books and stuff, but I have so many books now that I'm finding I'm buying more and more duplication because I find different things in the book than I did before. And now everybody will say to me, do you know that there's this sale or this sale? And I'm there. Because I like the vintage books. I do like the new, and I do use the newer books too. Plus I do my magazines and stuff.
See, we found more to talk about.
Yeah. Always do. Always do. There's
How can you not talk about cross stitch, really, or stitching or anything?
Yeah. But we also do this when we do
this at Stitch
Saturday.
Night, and we do this on Saturdays.
We sit back.
We do this all the time.
Somebody, not always me, but somebody will bring a book in, and everybody goes through the book and says, "Oh my God, I love this. Oh my God, I love that," or whatever. I like the older books, those, because to me, I love a classic, and I like to update the classics. So yeah. So tell us.
Oh, Mary Ellen says spiral bound. Okay.
Smart idea.
Yep.
Smart idea. Which I agree. I kind of agree to some extent, but I'm thinking just a tad bit different. But that when we decide to get a little bit more formal, I would want it done just a tad bit different.
Well, we have options. I'm in the design phase, so I'm working on the design, and I'm working on. I'm trying to pull together a prototype, so we'll see how that pans out.
Now's the time to speak up.
Yeah, I thought of it as I was laying in bed one night, a couple weeks back. I was laying in bed and I was like, I'd really like to do a planner, and I'd like it to be, clearly for cross stitchers. And it's like, oh, but what would I want in it? And so I started thinking about the things I would want in it. And then it's, as I'm pulling together pieces and parts and thinking about what I want, I'm thinking, but I'm not everybody.
And I brought my binder in a couple I think in the beginning of the summer. And what I did was I used to do the book of days, but there was a lot of things in it that I wanted in.
Right.
And
the book of days is great, but there's things that I want in it that the book of days doesn't give me.
Yep. And that's one of the things I figured out what I wanted. So now when we sit down and take everybody's ideas, I'll bring my binder back again and I'll say, well, this is maybe, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? And then we'll just incorporate it in. Doesn't hurt to say, I'd like this.
I have surveyed some other people as far as, I have surveyed some of the regulars as far as, what their thoughts would be. But now I'm putting it out to my YouTube followers.
Yep.
What do you think?
Yep. Oh, and before I forget too, you did a Facebook of the shop.
I did.
So
and I did my first Instagram and had it post to both Facebook and Instagram, and it's to Christmas music.
There you go.
I'm trying to catch up with the times.
Yeah. So,
all right, guys and gals, thank you for joining us. We are so grateful that you were here today, and we will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And that's it. Ta-ta for now. Bye.